Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be decorating these crates. You guys have seen me decorate with the crate before in my kitchen and how I created a coffee bar. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it down in the description below. But today I'm using these crates, and if you have watched my house tour, which I will link also in the description down below, you know exactly where these are situated. These are situated in my sitting room area. So I chose this color. Again, the one in the kitchen is chosen to go with what I wanted in the kitchen, but this one I chose it inspired by an antique chair that I had, this beautiful antique chair, and I wanted to tie the whole sitting room in together and to create a rustic but very like creative personal look. And the great thing about these crates is that you can always decorate these crates with personalized things. So the crates will be different for everybody. If you buy a picture, a wall picture, a lot of people might have that picture. If you buy a wall, more wall art, people have wall art. But I feel like a crate that has what you personally love is the best way to display the things you have in your home that you love, and also just to get really creative. So I wanted to give you this different scenery, the kitchen, a minimalist library, and I also wanted to give you a bathroom setup, just a few setups to show you, and also a sitting room, just to show you what you guys can do. So the first setup will be me setting up for the kitchen. Okay guys, so for the kitchen setup, what I'm going to be using is this antique bottle that I really love. It's like a vintage bottle that I got off a charity shop. I think I got it for £2 from the charity shop. I highly encourage you guys to like go into charity shops. There's like treasures in there. So this is the first thing we're going to be using for my kitchen setup, and how you can use these crates in your kitchen. The other thing is a bag. This is Malawi coffee, and when a friend of mine went to Malawi, she brought back coffee, and she knows how much I love coffee. So she brought back coffee, and this was the bag that it was in. I love that bag for the memories and for the beauty. It really fits into my home. As you guys already know, my home is modern rustic. So that really fits into the whole rustic theme in my home. I love it. And inside it, I've just tied pegs that there's a whole lot of pegs in there that I DIY'd and made into rustic pegs. I will have a video for you guys, or I have a video already on how to make the rustic pegs. I'll link it in the description below. So that's the next thing I'm having. The other thing I will be using is this antique iron. I really love vintage pieces. I'm sure by now you guys have noticed that. So this is another find from the charity shop that I found. And in the charity shop, it was like £3 or so. Very inexpensive, but it reminds me of Malawi, of home. And I just really love it. So that's what I'm using to decorate as well. Put it right there. And then the other thing is this beautiful antique teapot that I also got from a charity shop for no money at all. I got this from a charity shop and it was £2 as well. I love it. And then when I came home and researched it, I found out that it is an antique teapot, and it is also featured a few times on Pinterest, which is so cool. So that's another thing that I'll be using today. And then I'll be using just my favorite bakery and cooking books. This is like one of my favorite baking books. I get all my baking ideas from here. I bake a lot as well. I love to bake. And then these are just like, this was a gift from a friend of mine. She got it for me. I really love this book. And then this I got from a charity shop. Sorry, hold on, let me bring it over. This I got from a charity shop, and I just adore this book. So that's another thing. It's very kitcheny, and that's another thing that I'll be using for my kitchen. And just to add a fall touch into my kitchen rack decor, and I will be putting these little cups. I love these cups. They just scream fall to me. I got them for, I think like I said it was a £6 or something from B&M. They no longer do them, unfortunately, but you guys can find replacements of similar types. Oops. I absolutely love them, and they're just really, really full. And just to add a full touch to the kitchen decor, I'll be using them. So I have 2 of them, and I have these massive saucers by them. Again, falling leaves, just everything for basically. I love it. So that's another thing that I'll be using. And then the final thing that I'll be using is this Ramtoff. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a Ramtoff jar. And basically these jars were used in the old days. I don't know if it's still the case this day, to store seasonal fruit. So every time a fruit is in season, people would store them in Ramtoff jars, and then like so that when the fruit goes out of season, they still have the fruit to be able to use. So I love the idea behind that. As you guys know, I love country decor and country home and country living. So I just have that jar there, and I'll be using those things to decorate for you guys for the first kitchen decor space. So let's get into that. I recently got this tea bag holder from a charity shop. I didn't show that before, and I absolutely love it. I got it for 70p, and I wanted to display it but also be able to use it. So I used some twine, a hook, and it as a decor piece, which will go here for my first decor situation. So I'm displaying that. The second thing that I wanted to display, I've already explained what this is in the clip before. I will place my Ramtoff jar right here, and then I will put my antique bottle, which I absolutely adore, right beside there, and just my coffee bag, my Malawi coffee bag. Just group them closer together away from the jar, so that there's kind of like a different like space going on and not looking just like clutter. The other thing that I will put next is my teapot. I absolutely adore this. I love it. And then the other thing that in your kitchen you or of course would want to use is your cookery books. It's a great way to like display your cookery books, but also use them as a decor piece. I really love this idea. So you get your books and you stack them up, however many books you have, and you can put this right here, just as a stopper. And then the last thing that I will put is these cups that I showed you right here. I just think this is like rustic. It's a rustic kitchen and you get the chance to. I use this teapot in my home, so if I had a bigger kitchen and this were my kitchen display, I can't have that in my kitchen right now because I have a farmer's market thing and my coffee bar. But if I were to decorate a bigger space in my kitchen, which I wanted to do for you guys that might have a bigger kitchen, I would have my teapot, that's usable. I have my cups, I use them. I have my cookery books, I use them. That jar you could use to store stuff. So, and I've already told you that holds pegs, rustic pegs. So even though it's such a great decor piece, this is something that's also very, very functional. So that's it for the kitchen display. The next way that we're going to be decorating is a minimalist library, and we want to select the books that we absolutely love, that if you've read a book, it's done its work. You don't have to keep it. And minimalism is about keeping the things that you use, the things that you love. I have these books and like I keep them because some of these books, like Marie Kondo books, I want to keep and reread over and over again over the years. I also would love to pass them down to my children. So I would love to keep books that are that valuable to me. So let's get in and decorate like a minimalist library situation. Again, remember, this is off the floor, so it's great. It gives the floor space leaves the space clear. And if you can decorate this in a minimalist way, then you have a minimalist library at the same time as a beautiful wall decor piece. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna put is just beside, again, we started with my coat. I love that coat. It always makes me smile. So I put it right there. So we're gonna put a Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. This is a great book, by the way. Check it out if you haven't already. And just a clock on there. The other thing that I would do is take my books. Oops. A whole bunch of books. Again, it's a library, remember, guys? So we need our books up here. And we have our books. I also have this, which I didn't show you guys. I'll come closer. It's like I have two of them in the book stoppers. They're like this. I got it again from a thrift store. So I'll just place it there to just stuff my books properly and just, you know. So that's my set up there. Up here, again, I'm using this. These are my favorite things to use. I gotta have them everywhere. So I'm using my my antique. I'm using my antique candle and the books that I made that I really, really adore. Let's just put it there. And then that's that for there. On this wall here, I'll just have my rustic keys. Again, remember, my home is like rustic, and a lot of things that I have are like rustic, country, farm kind of thing. So that's the theme I'm going still, like to still decorate in like an antique old style way. So that's what I would have there. And then of course, I can't decorate if I'm not decorating with some greenery. So I always love that, and I just think that like that is just so beautiful. Again, go crazy. Y'all can put whatever you want that's book related or reading. You can put like one of those you know, reading glasses that you like run over a book. You can just decorate the way you want. But that's the other way that you could decorate a minimalist library. So let's get into the next way that you're gonna be able to decorate wall crates. Another way that you could decorate with these crates is going to be a bathroom look. I bought this for £2 in a charity shop, and it's such a solid piece. Like, I really, really, really love it. I really love how it looks on my wall. I am currently using it in my corridor just before my bathroom, and I really adore it. But for the sake of this video today, I'll show you how you can style like a wall in your bathroom and theme it according to the space that you are decorating for. So that's the first thing that I'm using. The second thing is this also collection of like semen that I got from a charity shop as well. I can't remember how much they were, but because it's been a very long while actually, I can't remember how much they are. And remember, guys, that guy is carrying the same mask type thing that will help us when we are decorating to tie in everything together. And then there's just him smoking a pipe. Oh, I'm holding his face. Him smoking a pipe and has like a rope that just around his shoulder. So that's another thing that I will be using to decorate. Again, for the sake of a minimal look, which is what I'm loving currently. I don't want, even though all these items are beautiful, if I placed every single item that I have on this table, and I'm going to show you guys, if I placed every single item that I have on this table up on those shelves, it would just look cluttered, and I would lose the ability to actually admire these things as beautiful as they are, piece by piece. This is just a fish as well that I use sometimes to decorate my bathroom. Again, I would never use all these things in one go to decorate. It would just be way too much, and it would be more clutter than a beautiful decorative piece. The other thing, and I didn't really clean that because it was in my attic. I should have probably like given it a bit of a wipe. But it's just this beautiful white shell. Oops, let's lie it down. this beautiful white shell that I have. Again, this is really not my style. I bought it a while ago, but it's very modern, too modern actually for my home, but I still love it because it's white, it works. So that's another thing that I'm going to be using for this decor situation. And then over to this side, I have this bought in a bottle type of, or ship in a bottle type of thing that's also very water themed and the sea themed. And I have my cacti and I have my plants. This could probably work in summer a little bit more. It's like much more summer decor, but you can have it all year round in your bathroom. That's just fine. And then I have this little boat. It's like a big boat type thing that I have there as well. And then here I have my collection of three, these absolutely adorable 3 collections for my bathroom as well. And they are just like a seal, a fish, and a crab. And up here I have this collection of teddy bears that are like sea themed as well. There's just like some sea crabs or whatever, lobster there. And then this is just a female teddy just at the beach with a beach bucket and a shovel and probably like a baby bear. And then this is just like a female bear, I guess, with a beach ball and wearing their swimming costume and stuff. So this is what I will be using to decorate for my bathroom theme on the crates as well. So guys, let's get in and decorate our nautical themed bathroom. And the first thing I'm going to put up is this mask thing that's just I showed you earlier, and that's just going to go there. And then of course, like I said, I hardly decorate without flowers. They are going to go up there next. And then our shell is going to go up there. Our ship is going to go up there. Again, simplicity is the key right here. And out of my the four collection of the men, the seamen, I've only picked 3 just to keep it simple and light. And that is the one guy that's there. So this is how I would decorate my bathroom wall. Again, you can put a toothbrush holder here with toothbrushes. You could put bathroom towels on top of this. You could go crazy and you could put like bathroom soaps and stuff on top of there. You could also decorate this the way you want it. Another way that I can decorate this is to take away these 2 plants, cacti, and just again pick one thing out of my collection of this collection, and instead of 3 I can just place 1, and I can, whenever I get bored of that, swap out with the other collection of my things. So that's what you can do for your bathroom, guys. So I wanted to show you guys what my home, what it's decorated like in my home finally for fall, and what it's looking like for fall. I had the green plants and everything, but I wanted it a bit duller and a little bit more rustic and like fall related. So the first thing, always stays there. I love that saying. And I have my owl there, which is a fall decor for me. So I have that owl there. My rustic keys, they always hang around here. I love them. So that's them next. The other thing is my lantern. I love my lantern, and it will go right here. And then my antique clock will come right above here with the owl. I get my books and put them up here. And I have just an iron right here. For me, this is gray and woodsy and rustic enough for the fall, and I won't be adding anything else to it. So that's what it's looking like. At Christmas, I know I will get the pleasure to like change it up and deck it out with like Christmas decor and stuff. So that's what it will be looking like for this fall in my home. I'm gonna change that out like during Christmas. Thank you guys for tuning in today and watching this. I hope this inspired you to like change about something or create something. You don't always have to decorate your home in what is traditionally known as decor. You can play around. It's your home. Make it your own and personalize your home to what you love. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you like this. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'd love to have you on my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I did a video of my kitchen coffee bar and you guys really loved it. So that kind of like made me think, oh, I can show you guys more ways that you can decorate crates. I also feel like these crates are quite different from the one that I have in the kitchen. I love to decorate, not just randomly, like I actually pick the crates according to the color that I want in a place. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and thanks for staying around and watching. Bye for now.